Bernard Arnault, story of the world's richest person. He is the co-founder, chairman and CEO of the world's largest luxury goods company LVMH. Arnault has an estimated net worth of $181.8 billion United States dollars, making him the richest person in the world. His father owned a civil engineering company. In 1971 he began working for his father's company. And after 3 years he convinced his father to shift the focus of the company to real estate. After that he acquired a textile company and renamed the real estate brand to George V Group. Arnault heard that the French government was set to choose someone to take over the Boussac Saint Frères empire, a textile and retail conglomerate that owned Christian Dior. With the help of a senior partner, Arnault won the bidding war for Boussac Saint. After Arnault bought Boussac, he laid off 9,000 workers in 2 years, after which he acquired the nickname, the Terminator. By 1987, the company was profitable again and booked profit of $112 million on a revenue stream of $1.9 billion. In the 1980s, Arnault had the idea to create a group of luxury brands. He worked with Alain Chevalier, CEO of Moet Hennessy, and Henri Rackemeyer, president of Louis Vuitton, to form LVMH in 1987. In July 1988, Arnault provided $1.5 billion to form a holding company with Guinness that held 24% of LVMH's shares. In response to rumors that the Louis Vuitton Group was buying LVMH's stock to form a blocking minority, Arnault spent $600 million to buy 13.5% more of LVMH, making him LVMH's largest shareholder. LVMH had been created on the premise that the conglomerate would be too large for a single hostile raider. In January 1989, he spent another $500 million to gain control of a total of 43.5% of LVMH's shares and 35% of its voting rights. He then turned on Rackemeyer, stripped him of his power and ousted him from the board of directors. LVMH had acquired a total of 75 brands, which include Celine, Kenzo, Berluti, perfume firm Guerlain, Sephora, Marc Jacobs, etc. In December 1999, Arnault turned his eyes on Gucci, an Italian leather goods company. He discreetly bought a 5% stake in the company before being detected. Upon being noticed, Arnault upped his stake to 34.4%. Dassault proposed that in return for board representation, Arnault would stop increasing his stake in Gucci. However, Arnault refused to accept these terms. Dassault discovered a loophole that allowed him to issue shares with only board approval. And for every share LVMH bought, he created more for his employees, diluting Arnault's stake. The fight dragged on until settlement in September 2001. After the legal ruling, LVMH sold its shares and walked away with $700 million in profit. Under